Hello, welcome to the PartnerGrants Contract Progress Report versus Contract Closeout Training. The purpose of this training is to assist an agency user in completing either a contract progress or a contract closeout report within the PartnerGrants system. The determination of which set to complete and submit depends on the length of your agency's signed contract and the timing of the report within that contract cycle. Before your organization completes either task in the PartnerGrants system, stop now. You must first ensure any and all eligible remaining outstanding expenditures have been accounted for and a claim submitted within the PartnerGrants system. Failure to do so will cause significant delays and may prevent your agency from receiving any final payment which it would otherwise be entitled to. Once you are ready to continue, essentially, if your organization's signed contract end date has elapsed and the terms of your agreement have been fulfilled, select Contract Closeout. If your signed contract end has not elapsed and the terms of your agreement continues on, select Contract Progress. Either task must be completed and submitted as soon as possible, but no later than 60 calendar days following the end of its respective term. In the event of a progress report, this would be 60 calendar days from the project term end date. If this is a contract closeout report, it would be 60 calendar days from the end of the contract end date. To begin, in the browser of your choice, in the URL, enter partnergrants.austintexas.gov and then enter your authorized user ID and password. Then log in. Select My Grants. Search for the grant that you wish to report on. Then select the grant title. Then select Status Reports. If you are creating a new report, select Add at the top of the screen. However, if you are returning to complete a report in editing or correcting status that was already started, select the blue ID on the left side of the section. For the purposes of this training, we will select Add. In the General Information form, you will see that the system defaults to the most frequently used status report type for your contract. You must change this field to coincide with the task you are performing. Please be mindful of this selection. The option you pick for status report type determines what forms are appended in the following screens. If you pick Annual Progress Report, then you will enter the 12-month term that had recently ended, of which you are reporting on. If you click on Closeout Report, enter the contract start and end dates. For the purposes of this training, we will select Closeout Report. If you received or responded to prior monitoring from other funders that have not yet been reported to the city, enter it here. If you did not, simply indicate so. Then select Save. Then select Return to Components. You will notice that the form you just completed with the dates was automatically checked as complete. Please complete all remaining forms displayed on your screen. The number and names of these forms may vary by contract type. As you complete each one, you will need to manually mark it as complete before submitting the set of forms for review. There are a few things to consider when completing forms throughout the PartnerGrants system. Form editing is enabled at each section level. For items in single value sections, select Edit at the top of the page. To create a new item in a multi-list section, select Add at the top of the section. To edit an existing item in a multi-list section, you will select the Items Enabled blue field on the left side of the screen. Also, calculations in the PartnerGrants system are performed each time a record is saved, not before. Be sure to check and save your work as you go along. To continue, select the form name. At the top of the form, select Edit. By selecting Edit at the top of the form, you will enable only those single value sections. In this example, it is the financial summary, program summary, and the tax status certification. These are the only three sections that will be enabled. You must complete all fields, then select Save at the top of the page once complete. Once these single value sections have been completed, scroll up to the top and click Save. And complete all sections that apply with the add. This will include the capital inventory, performance, and attach any files. And select Save. And repeat for all additional inventory, performance, and files that you need to attach. Check your work. Then mark as complete once completed. Make sure all forms in the display screen are marked as complete, then select Submit. Acknowledge the pop-up alerting you that no further editing is permitted. And congratulations, you have successfully submitted your closeout or progress report on for review, and you may log out now. You will only be notified if further action is required should your contract manager determine corrections are necessary. This concludes your PartnerGrants Progress Report versus Contract Closeout training.